Welcome back,
Dear
guys. Listening to
Diaries.
the Duo Diaries podcast with
Me, Maxine.
and me, Lutando.
It
Ugh, it's been a minute. We
is
just skipped 1 week because business,
life.
man,
But to
life.
be fair, when I listened to our episode before, which I do,
Yeah,
unlike one of our listeners, we did mention, we're like, we might not
we
record
might
this
not,
week.
yeah, because we're busy.
Yeah, you were not
Busy.
even here. I was not even here.
Like, yeah, but I came back so quickly.
Yeah, you did.
I
It felt like
came
you didn't
back,
even really
yeah.
go
It
anywhere.
was like literally 23 hours. I was away, and then I came
Isn't
back.
that strange? Like, you're basically on the plane for most of your time away.
Okay, it's literally a 4-hour plane ride.
Yeah,
Like
that seems...
back and like back there and back.
Yeah, but you know
So
the
that's
build
19
up to
hours.
going to fly, like for me it's like a whole day thing. Like you
Oh,
have to wake up earlier, you have to count backwards from what time you need to be there, and to me that's just like
yeah.
the whole day gone.
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna be a jet setter, my babe. I
Definitely
feel like
not
I can do it. I just like everything has to start like late
in
morning.
the day. Okay, the
Yeah.
early ones are bad.
So like I'm not like I can't do like why am I there at 5 a.m. Like that is just ridiculous.
And the thing is, you're only landing again at like probably 10 o'clock, but you have to be there so early.
Exactly. That's why I think like
I hate that.
the time you
offline.
land is like, oh, this is a normal time for me to be up and about. But the fact that like I
have to
actually
start this at-
start the day at 5, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do that.
That's not it. And then the worst was for me when I used to fly back to KZN.
Yeah.
It's like you arrive and then you have another hour
Hour
to your actual
drive.
home.
That is actually the worst thing.
The worst
is
thing, because
the
you
worst
feel some
thing.
sense of like relief,
Yeah.
and then like nope, gotta
That's the one
check
thing.
again.
One thing I'll praise about Cape Town. One of the many things I'll praise about Cape Town is the fact that the airport is so close to our houses.
Yeah, it is. Just quick Uber.
We're
You
like
can
50
always get an Uber as well.
Always get an Uber and do 15 minutes away. I'm like, yes,
quick.
thank you
Yeah.
so much. So
And that's
quick.
not the case in most places.
I know.
It's usually far away.
And then like even like now, so like when I was in Joburg last week, even like going, because it was going to be like a 1-day trip, I didn't have to check in anything.
Oh yeah, true.
I think that was one of the first times I've ever flown without checking in anything. The best experience, because I literally like I think my flight was departing at 7
PM.
7 a.m.
Oh, okay.
7 a.m. Saturday at 7 a.m.
Oh, right.
I left my house at 6.
Just for 1 hour, and you were there in time.
Yeah.
1 hour before departure.
Before departure. Plane is lifting off at 7. I left my house at 6.
That's crazy.
15-minute drive. You get there,
and you don't need to do anything.
I literally I have the Discovery. Thank you. I have that Discovery thingy, so I just go straight to the front line.
And you can check in at home the night before.
The night before, yeah, online check-in always.
Yeah.
And then
that is actually.
And then
very nice.
go straight to the gate, and by the time I got to the gate, people are like they were doing that whole checking your ID thing and giving you that border card.
So it was just in time to get on.
I was like, this is perfect. I didn't have to like loiter around. I didn't have to like, oh, I'm so
and then
tired.
you trying to waste time because then you got there so just to put your bag there. And I was like,
no, what am I going to do? Then you end up buying like fucking like
everything.
Vanilla ice cream,
having
croissants.
a whole meal at Wimpy when you don't have time to have a meal at Wimpy.
And I also don't want to.
There's never enough time. Yeah, and
I don't want to. Like, why do I want to eat this much this early? I don't want to.
No one needs food. That's my thing too. Why do you have to go to the airport?
I don't want a muffin at 6 a.m. I'm so sorry, Mug and Bean, but no.
No, I'm like throwing up from sickness from being awake so early in the morning.
Exactly. So yeah, that was goated.
That was cool. That's
Can't say the same thing about Oratambo. I hate that little ugly place, but
so things are so far. Why am I so from here like this?
They're so far.
It's too much. No one asked for that.
But do you know the terrible thing when I came back?
Yeah,
babe. When I came back, I don't know what it is. My stomach has not been great. It's like since summer.
You're not the only one though. Everyone except me has been dying. I'm so fine.
That last 30 minutes on that plane, I wanted to cry because one thing I refuse to use the airplane bathroom.
I never.
It's not for me. I just don't like it.
Once I used it going overseas, and that was because there's no other option in 8 hours. But that was literally my only time ever.
Yeah.
On a domestic flight, though,
I will
never find me.
I'm so sorry.
The pee will come back up to my mouth before it comes out in the airplane. I never.
Yes, 100%.
There's no need for that.
Never, ever. I hate those bathrooms.
Ew.
My stomach, I was so bloated. I literally was like, I was accumulating so much gas.
It hurts.
I was in pain.
And the pressure's saying.
And the pressure's doing it. And I'm like, this is not only a fart. This is a proper. This is going to be a.
And then you can't do it.
Yeah. I felt like, the ice cream machine on the cone. I was like, this is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Having stomach issues.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do that on the plane.
No.
And then we land, and then it took so long. Yeah. But it took so long to get out. And I was just like, okay, cool. And I'm one of those people. If the moment the plane touches down, that doesn't mean get the fuck up and take your bags. Don't do that, please.
Please don't be irritated. Because now you're also leaning over me, and I can smell you and like everything.
Exactly. Then you're there, and I'm waiting patiently, and then the guy, so always window seat. Yeah. The guy in the middle does not get up, and then he's just like, I'm just gonna let everyone pass. I'm like, hey, so happy for you, but I'm gonna shit my pants right now.
On you. You better move.
Please move. But like, I'm so glad because on a normal day,
you'd love that. You'd be like, yes, you can sit down. Like,
let them walk out. I'm listening to my music. I'm fine.
So maybe that'd be it. Maybe the people that are getting up that really just need to go to the bathroom.
Maybe they need to go to the bathroom.
And we're like, oh, they're so impatient. Meantime, it's impatienting out.
They could actually. Whoa! On the way there, it was a mom and daughter sitting next to me. The daughter broke her flip flops. And then she left the flip flops on the plane and she was like, "I'm gonna walk barefoot at motherfucking Tambo."
In public, babe.
Just in public,
it's a no for me.
But also, again, Tambo, it's so big. That walk, I'm like, sweetheart, you're gonna be walking quite a distance here with no shoes.
You can make a plan with the flip flops.
Honestly,
you can make them slide and slide your way.
I will walk like, I don't know. It will be an awkward walk, but like I'd rather have something underneath my soul. Anyways, and then get there, I bump into a friend / colleague, and she's like, "Oh my god, how are you?" And I'm like, "I can see
not okay. I'm not okay.
I'm starting to sweat right now.
It wants to exit, and then you're keeping it in."
Have that conversation. I'm like, "Okay, cool. No, I have to run to the bathroom." And I normally again don't use airport bathrooms because they're also disgusting. But then this was like 9 a.m. So they just cleaned them. The guy was still in there. So he just finished cleaning and now he's just like helping me out for a tip and stuff. Yeah. But I'm like, girl, I need to share. So I'm like, oof, I need a cubicle. Cool. Get there. He's standing right outside the cubicle. I can hear him. He's like, hi boss. Everyone, like every single person comes in like, welcome to Cape Town. Have a great time. And I'm like, I'm about to release something. Can this person not be here?
Oh my god.
He knows it's me.
Yeah.
And then I was so embarrassed. I just let it go. And it was a eruption. Disgusting.
Awful.
But like the bottles are so clean. I'm so sorry. We literally, I feel like I'm just talking to you. I forgot that we're recording.
We've got a whole video.
Hi guys, welcome to
the
is Duo Diaries because this is a diary entry.
This is a proper diary entry.
It's a diary entry.
Only your diary should know this.
Yeah. And I was there for like a good 35 minutes.
Oh!
Sweating hot.
35
minutes, yeah.
So no one could use a whole bathroom for 35 minutes.
Well, I mean, there's 5 other like cubicles. Like, come on.
But you know, sometimes you just get one. You're like, hurry up.
But also, maybe like the last 10 minutes, I'm like, is the guy still here? I can't hear him. I'm like, okay, let me go. Right. Get out. As I open the door, he's standing right there, and I'm like, babe, this like. I know most of the time, like my vomit smells like cinnamon. Like I'm such a cute, my insides are beautiful, but it smells like shit.
And you freshened it up because he just cleaned it, so you set this tone for what's gonna happen for the rest of the day.
And he's there, the high boss, and then he asked me a tip, and I'm like, I don't carry cash. He's like, it's okay, next time. I'm like, oh my god.
And he's gonna remember your face because next time you're gonna give him money.
Just cleaned these bathrooms and I just destroyed one. But like, I mean, like I left it in pristine condition, obviously.
Absolutely.
But I was just like, still, I just felt so bad.
Imagine he started the day, he's like, everything's great.
Sunday morning.
First person who comes.
This is how your Sunday morning is starting.
Nah.
And it's just like hectic.
Damn.
But anyways,
long intro for that. There's the intro, guys. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
We were in different places in life. I was not doing that.
Yeah.
I was in Hermanus. Things are great.
Yeah, that was amazing. Except for the fact that she hates Hermanus. But you hate the people. It
was the people from our trip. This time around,
they're good.
Something was just better. Yeah, I don't know what it was. But it was fine.
Is it because you were not with black people?
I literally that's why I paused so long. I was like, what was the difference? Oh. There were no black people. Is that changing everyone's personality in Hermanus? Like, that really be what changed everyone's...
That is insane. But also, like, I had a fantastic time in Hermanus. Like,
same. It was so good without...
I didn't experience any of the things that you guys experienced. Even though I was there the entire time.
You just ignored everything.
My brain doesn't register, like...
Mine always does.
Like, what do you call it? Like, what do you call it? Minor aggressions.
Microaggressions.
I'm so sorry. My brain is tired. I don't register those a lot of the time because... in the most delusional way.
You just like
when I'm vibing, I'm like, I'm genuinely above racism.
Yeah, I'm on my own. Yeah, you guys are not even in the picture.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm vibing. Like, oh my god, you
nice.
can literally call me the N-word. I'm like, oh,
okay,
vibes.
We're not dealing with that.
You can call me the F word. I was like, okay, cool.
You're fine. I'm not.
If I'm vibing. My frequency is so high.
You can't pay
that I'm just like, okay, cool. You're an idiot because
But I focus on the fact that they're an idiot. I'm like, why are you such an idiot?
Yeah, fair.
But also, I think mine is mainly because also white boyfriend, and so like the looks come directed very straight because I'm like looking at him, but then you're looking at me.
They're looking at him like with such disappointment.
Yeah, they look at you, they look at me, look at him.
Oh my brother, why have you betrayed our race? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think to me it's just like annoyance. like
which is so valid.
Yeah. But everything was great. It was fine.
So valid.
Great weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
But we're here again. We're back.
We're back.
We made a plan.
Cute.
We are drinking, but we were having conversations about like, do we even want to drink?
Like, shall we introduce the wine and then we'll tell them why we're not
while we drink?
Yay! Let's have a little
cheers.
Cheers. It's so nice.
I like that. I do like that. Jasmine. Okay, what are we drinking?
It is so nice. So what we are having is the Cavalli Chardonnay 2024, sorry.
Your 2014.
2014 would have 8.
It
would have 8. I think I think it would have definitely would have eaten the bank account as well.
Yeah.
But
this is really good.
It is nice. It's very nice. Nice Chardonnay, nice strong flavors. But also it's an easy enough drink. It's like, okay, again, like Chardonnays, like they're not as acidic, so it doesn't sit on your chest. You're just kind of like, oh, this is a nice tasting wine, and it's not like overly sharp. Sometimes like Chardonnay is like I think that's the jasmine. Aromatic.
The jasmine, like it's got the right amount.
Does it have jasmine? Let's even see.
I'm telling you, it has jasmine.
Let's read.
No one can tell me anything about
Let us read Miss Jasmine
because I hate jasmine in general. So when I smell it, I know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is what they're saying. This is what Cavalli is saying about its wine. It has notes of lime, orange, and nectarine, underpin a unique tropical hint of pineapple and mango. The oak is well integrated on the palate, showing as a delicate spice and vanilla, complemented by the tangier taste of lime.
No,
on the palate.
But you're gonna say jasmine? I was like jasmine.
And you should see, like, anyone who's watching. I hope you guys are watching this episode because you'll see how like Maxine and I are so close right now. Which is like, tell me it's jasmine. Tell me it's jasmine. Let me finish this. Where am I? Some buttery brioche adds to the body and mid-palate of the wine, creating a multi-layered taste that is both complex but fresh and enjoyable. Full stop. They spoke nothing of the jasmine. Nothing of the jasmine. So it's very like it's on the citrusy side. Everything. See the brioche, wood spice, grapefruit. They're talking about where am I? Yeah, it's fruit. Yeah,
jasmine one time.
Yeah,
liars.
The Cavalli winery is located in the heart of the Golden Triangle of wine in Stellenbosch, South Africa. This Chardonnay was fermented in French oak barracks and aged for a further 9 months in a barrel. Aromas of lime blossom, flint, white stone fruit, and hints of yellow apple.
Oh my gosh! And you know what? Those are all things I don't like. I don't like yellow apple. Who likes yellow apple?
Exactly. It's
worst one.
But like, there's no. I don't know. The jasmine
forget everything I said. Maybe I don't even like it. Who knows?
Where's the jasmine?
But come on, there's jasmine there. Don't even. Maybe it's that it's so obvious that they're not even just gonna put it in the flavors. They're like, duh. It's a Chardonnay and jasmine.
You know what? Maybe they had jasmine in the vineyard
or in the barrels. Maybe the barrels.
Maybe the room scent was jasmine.
They spritz it.
They spritz the jasmine and soaked into the barrels.
Toilet spray. Okay, don't mind me. I know nothing anyway.
Could it be my apartment? No, we don't have any jasmine stuff.
No, it's I thought it was that. It's not, but
you really wanted jasmine.
But it is.
Okay. Cavalli doesn't know anything. Let me tell you, they don't know. Yeah,
do
they've
they
been around
rate
for like 200
wines
years.
every few weeks on
No,
the podcast?
they only taste their own wine, so like they probably desensitized to the jasmine.
Exactly,
because they taste
because everything is jasmine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you guys
there we
don't
go.
know about the wine.
But it really is delicious.
It is good. Yeah.
So like normally our wines, I feel like are in the good mid-rangey in terms of price. So that we always say, go and get this. This is $260, which again, and I'm gonna go in on another tangent quickly. $260, that's on a higher end.
I would say.
Obviously there's 1,000 rand wines and stuff like that. But like this is still on the higher end because like we are saying go to wine, go into your Woolworths, wherever. Yeah. And you pick up a bottle.
It's not an everyday wine that you
200 should be good.
Yeah, because you got some that are even 100 rand and they're still decent wine. So
this is more like on a like very commercial occasion. But special occasion.
Yeah, maybe a birthday kind of vibe.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one to get. Actually, yeah, let me not go on the tangent because I was talking a whole tangent. How we're gonna be rich? What's the number to be rich? Oh. And someone I was speaking to, they were saying that like at work, rich is so rich, but like so rich. He was like, oh yeah, to be considered rich, I feel like you'd need to have a burn rate of 2.5%. Meaning, what does that mean? Meaning that like. Basically, you have to have 40 times the amount of money that you spend. So if you spend 10,000,
like a month.
Yeah, let's say if you spend 10,000 a month, you would need to have. You'd need to make so that's times 40. So you'd need to make 400,000.
Oh my
a month. God. So like your burn rate. So like the amount of expense, like the amount of exits, outflows. Must be 2.5% of how much you have.
That's so funny. To be
considered rich.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry, 2.5%. My outflows are 90%.
Like all the percent.
It's 100%.
110%.
It's 110%. That's where my outflows are currently are. And you're saying I need to drop that to 2.5.
Sorry.
But then that's to be considered rich. That's like I'm buying a house in Camps Bay and I'm not even flinching rich. And I'm like, I would love that, but like we're not there. Far-fetched right now. So very far-fetched. Because I literally was like, I think I need 20 million.
Like like now I'm trying to do the maths. I'm like, need 20 million. My brain can't even do that maths. Like I need everything.
Whoa. Anywho, we'll get there one day.
One day is one
nice
day.
Wine, and I think let's just go straight into
Love Island.
We don't have time, but we don't have time to wait.
Yeah, so and how are we on time? Because we know
we're good. We're so good.
You said the last time we were like an hour in. He's like, we're so good.
No, we really are so good. Like,
okay, all right.
So we're like halfway through. I was keeping it short for you guys.
And your toilet story was really worth it. So
okay,
it's fine.
I'm glad.
That could be the whole episode.
Opening my bowels for you guys. Thank you. Let's go.
So we have
Love Island.
Week 2 and week 3 all together.
Yeah.
So there was a lot. I felt you earlier being like, whoa.
I literally was like looking at the notes and I was like, yes, I forgot that happened actually. Like when I watched it, obviously it's not forgettable, but it's just like so much has happened.
Yeah.
That I'm like, whoa.
Especially over 2 weeks because every episode has been like drama packed, and I think they've been trying to emphasize the drama.
Well done.
Good job,
Looking
guys.
at you right in the eye.
Well done.
Island producers, you're doing a fantastic job with all
10 out of 10.
And again, this is my plea right now. This is my plea to please invite us to the villa for the finale.
But now we're begging. Now
I am begging, and also I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's 40 minutes away from us. Like, we might as well be there. Like,
we're basically there. We can see you guys right now.
We'll send this video to you. Thank you. But yeah, so All Stars week 2 and 3.
A lot going on.
So
do you know what?
Do you know
what's nice about the beginning though? Is everyone just is so scared about settling down that they all just be doing diabolical things. They be everywhere. They be trying things they should not be trying. They know deep down they don't want certain things, but they're like,
they go for it.
Gotta try. It's week 1. I'd be silly to settle down. Yeah. You would.
And they would be. So like, I respect that for sure.
But how you also acting sometimes is silly. Like my first thing is Sean is acting too big for his boots. Who does he think he is?
I've sent this text to so many people. I think I put it on my Instagram. The same one I sent you. I think I may have even copy pasted. And I said this to everyone. I was like, I'm enjoying Sean this season, and everyone was like, what? Are you crazy? And I was like, I'm enjoying Sean because I promise you, he had lunch. He had a lunch dinner date with Joey Essex, and Joey said, "My brother,
this is how you do
my
it.
boy, here's my manuscript of
Follow
how
this.
follow this 21-step
Program, yeah.
program, and you will be the star of the show.
The star and the most hated too.
The star and the villain, but like, I mean, of course, like Joey was hated, but he
Yeah.
made that season
He
as well.
did.
Like whenever I think about that season, I think Joey Essex. Who else was there?
Absolutely. Don't know.
Exactly. And that's exactly what Sean did.
Yeah.
Mr. Candyman got there and he just caused chaos.
He said, "Player."
I was like, okay, cool.
He was doing a lot though. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we go along, because in week 2 we see some situations with the guys like fighting with and him having drama. But taking that out of the equation, if we just saw him in the weeks that we did before that happened, he was doing too much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's doing too much. The fact that he thought he can do things with every single one of the girls and just get away with it, and like, no, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is why I didn't like him on his season. And even when the drama happens later on, I brought back so many memories of like, nah. Because it wasn't only Joey Essex stuff. It was, do you remember Ayo, Mimi, and that whole drama? And remember how he bullied them?
Yeah, yes.
But do you remember how like hateful he was? And when I saw clips of that like resurfacing, I was like, no, I don't feel bad.
Yeah, it took you back.
He's not my fave.
Even now, like, let's just stick to Sean. Even like after everything else that happened, I'm like, he is an all-star this season. Like, I feel like there was no reason for him to be in All-Stars because he was not a star for his season.
Absolutely.
But now, I think he earned that.
Yeah,
I think he's earned it. If he comes back not next year. Maybe
please don't come back.
2-3 years down the line. Yeah. I would be like, okay, makes sense.
All-star, yeah.
Makes sense. He is an All-Star.
He got a name for himself this season than what he did last time. Because in his normal season, he was literally just Joey's puppet. Like, he was just there to ad-lib to what Joey said, basically. Yeah. Okay.
100%.
But Sean, we'll see how it goes. To me, right now, still.
And no, I think it's cute physically. I think his personality is rough around the edges, but like cool. Like, I don't think that he is a terrible person.
Yeah, okay. We've definitely had worse.
Yeah, we've had worse. I think he just moved very like carelessly, and it was like, okay, cool. Whatever happened.
Hair started growing.
Started growing, but also it was the beginning. If you're going to move that way, you move that way in the beginning.
That's what I mean. Also,
we can forgive you, like I have.
Yeah.
And also the public, because like 10 days later, he gets voted the favorite guy in the villa because he did all that mess. Yeah. And then now he's like, you know what? I'm choosing. I've explored everyone, and Belle, you are the girl for me. Yeah. And then people fall in love with that.
It's like, oh, you came back to a situation.
Yes, it's like, fine, you were single, you're a little bit messy. Everyone wants a bad boy. Joey Essex playbook.
But that's the thing, because he was never that before. He was naming you after sweet every single conversation. Exactly. Now, I haven't heard any sweet jokes, probably because he knows it's really boring. Yeah. But also because he's found a new personality. Yeah. He's showing a little bit of that maturity. He's not my favorite person, but I see why he makes good TV and why people would still want him to be a part of the show. I see it.
100%.
I still don't, he's not my person. He's just not my vibe.
Bam. That's okay.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That is so fine.
But you know what triggers me a bit?
What?
Belle is my kind of person and my kind of girl. And now I had to watch Belle be with Sean. And I'm just like, why are we here?
Oh my God, what does it say about you? If your fave loves the person you hate.
I know, but does she really like him? I don't know. I think she just likes that he didn't like her.
I love how we're going. Let's talk about Belle and her.
Yeah.
I keep saying three-way. Sorry, it's not a three-way.
A couple.
It's not a throuple.
Triangle.
Triangles.
Triangle.
The three-way is like very, that's sexy.
Yeah, but this is not that. This is like literally just talking to two people. Yeah, two people.
So this triangle, Belle, Shaq, Sean. The Shaq of it all is that he was with AJ. Yes. And I liked them together.
I liked AJ. AJ was all over him. AJ said, I love you.
Yes,
this is what me, I love you. And he said, you're doing too much.
And I was like, excuse me.
What do you want then?
What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Like, that's exactly what every single person wants. You want a partner who's going to be doing too much for you.
And who's obsessed with you, because if she were getting to know someone else, he'd be all flipping like he did with other people.
Yeah.
But now she's saying it's just you. And you're like, no.
Doing way too much, babe. Let's just cool it down for a bit. But like, I still want to have a chat. But like, let's just cool it down for a bit.
Weak.
Boring. You can't handle me. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So then AJ, and then he was still talking to
Helena, yeah.
and then but Belle was so like with AJ they were very. I enjoyed them together.
Yes.
But then Shaq and Belle. I also was like, oh, this could work.
I didn't mind him because earlier I said that could actually work.
That could work.
I did say that.
And then AJ was a bit too much for him. Then he just like let her go, and then she got dumped.
So that solved his problem.
Which was great for him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you know what? Cool. I have Helena, I have Belle, but like Belle obviously is the one that I want.
But he was going back and forth, and they were like, "Girl, you're doing too much back and forth because now you're not getting to know us fully.
Yeah.
Because you're like stopping halfway because you don't want to do too much for that girl and you want to save that girl's feelings. So they're both like, pick one essentially.
Yeah.
They did kind of say like, pick.
They did, but the one person who was saying pick one was Helena.
Yeah. And then
which is so valid.
It is valid, but like she shouldn't be the one to do that.
She shouldn't be the one because like he even said at one point that like, yeah, so I like Belle and I obviously like chatting to you, so you let me know what the vibe is. Yeah. And she's like, I've told you many times.
And she didn't have anyone else because she had dabbled with Sean, but like they figured they weren't.
She didn't have anyone else.
So she's like, basically, it's going to be you. 100% it's going to be you. And he's like, okay, I see that, blah, blah. So basically, tell me what you want to do. She's like, I told you.
And she was so irritated by that. And then I think that's when I converted to Team Helena.
Yeah, I did.
That's when I was like, actually, your experience here is not fun.
No.
You're going through so much and you don't deserve it. And
she doesn't. But I said this from the beginning. Yeah. Helena is fine. The reason we didn't like her in her season, it was who she was surrounded by.
Yeah.
And I think she matches the energy of the people around her.
Yeah.
So when she, like again, last season, when she was actually with Shakira and like Toli, she was nice. We liked her.
Yeah.
So this season, the same things happen. Like I like her. I don't have any issues. She clearly is just one of the boys. And I think that's why she's not having like longer term situations or relationships. But I think she's great. And I think Shaq actually would have been really good with Helena because she's super chilled. Low maintenance. That's the vibe he was, I think, going to be best suited to. Yeah. But he said no. So he cut it off with Helena, blamed it on the fact that she wasn't religious.
Yeah.
Which is like,
which is crazy because you haven't asked any other person. Like Belle mentioned the religious thing when they went to the secret garden. She's like, yeah, I like God.
I like God.
I like God.
He's like, yes.
Like this
she likes God.
Love. Yeah. And then that's when the light bulb went on in his head. It's like, you know what? Because I do believe him. He is Christian. He is religious. And he was like, I can use this.
Yeah, as a reasoning.
Because we all know Helena is not fucking religious.
Yeah.
And then he was
like, and he knew this because you also coming on the show and not everyone's going to be religious.
Exactly.
So
and then he was like, you know what? Actually, I can only see myself in a long-term relationship with someone who has a very strong relationship with Jesus Christ.
Specifically, not God anymore.
Not even God, not even any religion. It's my religion, Jesus Christ. And he knew that, and that was his scapegoat. He was like,
and he said, but you're not. So and then found a way to weasel his way out. I did not like that. I felt like that's so scummy because also you were happy to get to know this whole time. And that didn't come up in conversation. Exactly. Even as friends, it didn't come up in conversation.
Because it's not that important to you.
Yeah, and now it did because you needed to choose between. And Loki, he kind of did like Belle because even in the beginning, they were talking and then it just cut quickly.
Yeah.
So he basically ends it with Helena and says, you know, like, I can't see us in the future, but I really like you as a person. Gets with Belle. And then Belle's like, okay, I'm glad you picked, but I'm not done picking. Like, I still want to get to know the people I was getting to know. And then she goes back to Sean. She goes to Sean and
gives him lamza.
They kiss and now it gets back to Shaq and Shaq flips, bro. Did you see how like irritated you got with like minor things as well? He flips, bro.
Okay, I don't want to say minor things.
No, okay, some were.
I sat down with him and I was like, he's an emotional person.
Okay,
clearly.
Let's hear the side.
Clearly, and him flipping is a bit petty, like him not speaking to Belle after finding out about the kiss. I was like, yeah, a bit petty, like not as grown, not as mature. But I was like, this is so valid because he had 2 flip outs that week. It was with Belle for kissing Sean and Sean not telling him whatever, and then the second one was with Whitney.
Oh, with Whitney, yeah.
And with that one, I was like, Whitney was poking like. Because
she was
an antagonist.
She was.
And that's why we love her. I love you, Whitney. Yeah. But you are an antagonist.
She was, but I don't like the way that he flipped almost. Like, I feel like he could have held it, like, a bit more together. I think just the way everyone else reacts in the villa, his stood out a bit more.
See, but, like, that's my thing. I'm like, that's so unfair.
Really?
That is how that's who he is.
Yeah, but I also think the situations are a bit tough.
The same way that Jack said to Whitney, I don't like how you reacted to that situation. And she was like, oh, go fuck yourself. Because like when you have an adverse reaction to something, it's sometimes unfair for someone else to say, oh, I wouldn't have shouted. I would have just like breathed in and said this and this and this and this. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm irritated and that's how it's coming out. And this is how it comes out.
I do think, but I think it was a combination of like what he was getting irritated about as well. Because a lot of people, even like Maya brought up recently when he got dumped later on, spoiler. But she was like, there was a bit of like hypocrisy because you were getting upset that she was still getting to know people, but you were doing the same thing before, and like you wouldn't have wanted that reaction from her, or you would have got put off by a reaction like that if she had done it. So I think it was just like based on the situations and how it was, but like also it is in like 10 situations, so like that's kind of normal you expect.
And like I sat in front of these people this whole day,
and now they're gonna be like,
told her things that I didn't tell you, and then you're gonna say this, and like. Actually,
damn it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then Belle chose Sean and the recoupling, and then he was sulking. He was sulking,
but I mean, oh wait, okay, no. We know Shaq gets dumped, so basically that's where it needs to be. Because now we're jumping, but we're speaking about different couples.
Yeah.
So he got dumped, and so did Jess. That was theirs.
But I'm glad.
I was not vibing Jess, and like I said, I didn't watch her season.
Yeah.
And I know she won. But like to me, she was not. I could not figure her out as a person. I did not know where I stood with her.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
because I've figured it out. I'm happy that she left, only because like I don't think that there was space for her in the villa this season.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, cool. You're not like vibing with anyone. And guys, this is a note to the producers. This is not Friend Island. It's Love Island. Fact. So the moment you bring in islanders who hang out in the same circles in the UK,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work because now they
know each other.
I know you. I'm not gonna date you because you kissed my friend Whitney that one time at the club, and this and this and this. There's too many intersections. That's not gonna work. No. And with Jess and the whole Tommy thing, because they were already speaking from outside the villa, and then they tried to bring that in. It didn't work out. And she's not vibing with everyone else, and she's mates with Scott, she's mates with Whitney.
And she's crying a lot, man. She's crying a lot. Sorry, like she'd just be crying over everything. Some situations weren't about her, and then she just starts bawling.
And there was no need. The Charlie Millie situation, that triangle, I was like, no, but I wouldn't do that to Millie. Babe, you see, is that thing of like, oh, I know her from the outside, and I want to keep things cool. No,
you can't do that. Then you came on the wrong show.
Date the same people here.
That's the point.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So like it's the best one wins. I don't want to say the best one, but like the best flirt and the best chats win.
Gonna be that is how it's gonna go.
So like now, even I'm not gonna talk to this person, even though I want them, just because like Maxine and I go to the same.
No, then we're not here for the same reason.
Yeah.
But okay, we can revert back to that Jess triangle with Millie and Charlie, because that was another big situation. Yeah. Charlie, bro, I don't know how you felt, because I remember when we first did the episode, you liked him. I cannot. His personality was too, like, so blatantly obvious of, like, what he was trying to do. Very gaslighting of, like, Millie. Very much like, oh, I'm going to go kiss Jess and, like, have this thing. But, like, Millie, don't rub sunscreen on this guy's back. And, like, making her feel thing of, like, oh, it's a bit too soon. But you just went and kissed her friend, like, 2 minutes ago. Could not deal with that. Could not deal with that. I didn't like how he spoke. And do you know what I like? I liked how easily Millie clocked onto it, because I thought she was going to be stupid. And I was like, this girl's going to make us watch her, like, make dumb decisions the whole time. And she said, no. She said, I don't like how you did that. I don't like that you kissed her. And also, now there's a dumping, and I'm dumping you.
I did not see that
I think coming. I saw it coming.
I was like, maybe, but I was like, there's no way that she's savage enough to do it. I was like, Whitney could do that.
Whitney would do that, yeah.
Whitney would do that and be like, for the plot.
Yeah.
Charge it.
But Millie did it. Yeah, charge it.
But Millie, I was like,
she did it with a kiss, man. She did it with a kiss.
Because also, wait, who are the three guys? It was, wait, I remember. Oh my gosh.
The three guys?
The three guys at the in the bottom. So it was Charlie, Sean, and Connor. And I was like, okay, cool.
Connor. I thought you'd say Connor.
Yeah, I was like, Connor hasn't made like a strong enough connection with anyone. Safe bet, because like that's always the reason. It's like, okay, cool. So this person is not in a couple and doesn't have someone that they're eyeing per se. So like, sorry,
gotta go. She said no.
Charlie, the guy that I've been here with the entire time. And this is episode 8. For a week, I've been with you for the entire week. And Connor just arrived 2 days ago, and I'm saying
bye. basically her partner, her guy at the time.
I loved it. I literally was like,
and it literally made me like her so much more because like what you seeing what we see.
Yes.
And even though because I was like, she's so polite and passive, and I was like, she's gonna get walked all over. She's just a kind person, and she's like, I see what you're doing. I'm going to be nice about it, but in this situation now, when I can send you home, I'm going to send you home because, like, I saw your actions.
It's beautiful.
I love that. She handled it so
beautiful. Good. Absolutely stunning. Like, this is the shit.
There's still so much.
There's still so much.
Okay, so Charlie left, but before he did, there was so much beefing with him and Scott.
So much. And you know what? Love you, King Scott.
I do too.
I love you, King Scott. I was like,
Toto hates him. I know. That was my thing too. Like everything, he was just getting annoyed with everything he was doing. And I was like, wait, I'm not finding him like that.
Was Scott a lot? Yes, he was.
He's meant to be though.
But I was like, yeah, thank you so much.
He's trying to be a lot. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
He is like clip farming or whatever. Like they've been claiming on the internet. They're like, he literally just wants to make clips. But 100%. He's doing everything that needs to be done.
He's doing everything that needs to be done. And again, he's not wrong.
No.
If he was doing and being loud and being wrong, I'll be like, oh, this guy.
Irritating, yeah.
You irritating. But he's being loud and right. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, well, Charlie, you kissed someone else. What did you think was going to happen? You dumb, bro. Yeah. Why would you do that? You don't deserve this girl. Oh, stay out of my business. Well, he's right.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Millie didn't like you so much that she kicked you out. You should have listened to Scott.
Yeah.
Scott was being a brother. He was saying, my guy, the way you're moving.
Wrong.
I know you don't think you're doing anything wrong. But I can see from the producer's eyes. I can see what the public is saying. Yeah. I can see what Millie's saying.
Yeah.
And it's not the same thing as what she's
But you know what it is? I think it's like intention that people don't like because like ultimately he doesn't need to be involved in other people's business.
He doesn't, no.
And that's what everyone's like getting annoyed about. And I get that. But at the same time, he came on the show for a reason.
Yeah.
They brought him on for a reason.
Yeah.
He clearly is that personality that's going to get involved in things. But while he's getting involved, he's not spreading misinformation or anything. He's literally just relaying what he hears onto the person who should be hearing it in most cases.
Yes.
And that's what's causing the drama. And yes, he is inciting drama, but he's not doing it in a way where he's lying or manipulating. He really just said, you said this.
Being truthful.
Here you go.
And do you know what? I would do the exact same thing because Scott wants a check. And Scott is going to get a job after Love Island.
Absolutely.
Because he's saying, I can see things. I'm able to decipher like human behavior. I'm able to articulate myself and I have an opinion.
Yeah.
That's exactly what people pay influencers to do.
Yeah.
That's why India is in the Love Island podcast. That's why all of this, because they're like, okay, cool, these people have opinions. So like, let's give them a mic.
Yeah.
So he's going to leave this season. Maybe he's probably not going to win. Like him and Leanne, I don't know. Also, Leanne being voted like least favorite. It's gonna be.
Him, though.
I do love them. I mean,
like,
I want them to win. Yeah,
like,
I want them to win, but like we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think the public
how it unravels. But I'm like, even if, because that's how you play the game. It's like, yes, I want to win, but I also have to make contingencies in case that I don't.
Yeah,
I have to make the best out of my time.
That's why I'm gonna have clips when I come out. I'm gonna be on everyone's like mind when I come out.
I have not thought about Scott since he left Love Island.
Yeah,
I'm sure like in the UK, like he's still a thing, but like I just hadn't. Yeah. And now I'm like, I'm going to remember Scott.
Yeah, he's making the whole season.
I'm memorable.
And like, yes, he's involved in everyone's drama, but now the drama includes Scott's. Every time someone talks about something, Scott's name is involved.
There. Yeah.
He's doing good. And I think at first Leanne was getting a bit annoyed of like, you're getting too involved.
It's like, you're getting too involved.
But now she just knows what he's about.
And she's like, I like this guy. And that's just, and I love that. It's like,
and I respect her too. And
that's my boy. Yeah. And that's what he does. So I'm so sorry. And again, it's because he's right. If he was being loud and wrong, then it would have
been another story,
ugh, I'm getting an ick.
Absolutely.
Now it's like, my
he's not wrong.
My man has a mouth. But he's right though.
It is a bit icky on the outside. Like, I do not want you to be involved in everyone's drama, especially if I'm not, and I'm just taking backseat and now you're yuppering with everyone.
That's actually hilarious.
But in this instance,
in your relationship, you Scott.
Yeah, and I can be. I am allowed to be Scott. I don't want my man to be Scott. That's for sure. I want my man to be who's been good enough. Connor, just sit there.
Oh my,
be lovely, Connor. Be cute, just over there.
Why is so boring though?
Why is he so boring?
So boring, like Whitney.
I remember advocating for the last time. I was like, please give us something because I like you so much. Your personality can be so good.
Lovely, but he was boring then. He's so boring again. And I'm like, you, babe. And also, why would you go for Whitney?
She'll eat him. She will literally tear his head off.
Alive.
Eat you.
She forgot you've been in a couple and she forgot your name.
She didn't know your name.
people were talking about you and saying, "Oh my god, yeah," and like, "Oh, I love Connor." And she's like, "Who's that?"
Who's Connor?
That's your man, babe. That's your man.
He's not.
And then again, Whitney in bed with Connor and saying, "Oh my god, they sent Shaq home. I would have rather it be you."
And he's like, "You would rather be me." She's like, He's like, "That's kind of shit."
That's kind of shit. And she's like, "Charge it." She probably whispered, "Charge it." I
savage.
Love her.
I do too.
Whitney's another
Sometimes
one.
she does a bit much, but I'm like, I like when she does a bit much too, because I'm like, back yourself, because also you know the hate you're gonna get as a black woman too. So like, 100%. Do what you gotta do and back yourself.
100%. I'm like, don't recommend, but keep giving it to me because I'm watching and it's fantastic and it's interesting. And again, she's also so the difference between Whitney and Scott is that Whitney gets it wrong sometimes, and then she keeps being loud.
Yes, and that is what killed me last time.
You are wrong. So maybe,
and she doesn't know she's wrong, and you just want to be like,
Yes.
It was that conversation with Shaq telling Belle, like, I don't want to kiss you to be respectful.
Yeah.
And then she came out in front of everyone and said, "Oh, like Belle told you, like she doesn't want to kiss you," and like you were wrong because that wasn't the right situation. Maybe that's what Belle told you.
Yes, but like this is not the platform to say it, and in that way as well.
Yeah,
because you're saying I'm a liar.
Yeah, that's basically, and you saying, "Oh, you wanted to give a Belle," and Belle said no. Meantime, you said, "I don't want to do this."
Exactly.
Imagine how triggering that is because you know the truth, and this person saying, "Nah, you're wrong."
But like, sure, Belle said that to you. I'm sure she did. But I also you
did that too.
It's in the assumption that you think that I wanted to kiss her.
Exactly. But that you tried, and she said no.
Exactly. But I also walked in with the same energy that Belle did, saying that we're not going to make out.
Exactly.
And I also would have been. That's why I was like with Shaq then. Yeah, his reaction was a lot, but like it's fair because I'm like, why would you just lie on my name like that
and in front of everyone too? Yeah, that was like, much.
No, please, and you, my friend.
And we meant to be friends.
And you, my friend. Yeah. So like, okay,
that was a bit much.
So like, Whitney was doing what Jess did to Whitney, because Whitney was like, "Jess, you know, people are already ganging up on me," and then you're adding. I know it's a joke, but then this joke in this current circumstance, read the room. Yeah, it's not funny. And then like, but Whitney, you mad at Jess, but you literally that's what you were doing to Shaq.
Yeah, Tota did say that, but I was just being defensive for Whitney at the time, and I was like, yeah, no, but it's different. But yeah, it is. It is the same.
It is the same. It's like,
because in my head, I was like, okay, Shaq and her not so close. But when Shaq left, I realized, no, they're closer than what she was putting on at the time. So she should not be saying things like that.
It was like they were hanging out and stuff. Because like, I don't know who Shaq was dating, but like, it was Whitney, Leanne. Like, they were
Tanya. He was with Tanya.
Yeah, and they were all friends. So I was like, girl, why would you
don't do that?
Mess with literally anyone else. You don't know the other people. Mess with all of them.
Exactly, or the people that you specifically don't like.
Jack, that you don't like.
Jack. I had hope for Jack, man. When him and Whitney were getting together, I was like, wait, maybe this could be a thing. Yeah,
it could be, but like Jack is still hanging in there. I like Jack. I do like Jack.
He's not giving any drama.
If I had to vote for someone to leave, it would not be him. So I'm like,
it would be Connor, bro.
It would be Connor. And I like him so much. I like you so much. You are a gent. You're a fantastic.
But I don't think Love Island's a place for him.
I don't think it should be on Love Island, man. Love.
I think you should go like Dating in the Dark, like something like that, because it'll like they'll date and then when they see him, they'll be like, pleasant surprise. You know. Now it's like you seeing him, you're like, pleasant surprise, but the personality is not reaching.
It falls flat.
Sorry,
it falls so flat.
But that's fine.
And his hair, hate his hair.
Oh,
really? The blonde highlight.
Oh, true. He's done the blonde. Yeah, I'm still picturing him from his last season.
Yeah, this last season. Fine. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Only Brazilians should do that because it's so hot in Brazil right now. That's what Brazilians are doing. Everyone is blonde.
But he's not in Brazil.
But he's not in Brazil. You're not Brazilian. You're not that spicy. You're not that interesting. You're not giving.
Yeah.
Anywho,
okay. One more. Lucinda.
Loved her. I loved her. She's a bombshell. She came to Bombshell. I said thank you.
Do you know all the like not even speculation, all the tea that's going on about her?
No.
So this is her 4th time on Love Island. She's gone into games, Love Island games, and Australia. She came on as Bombshell in Australia. So she's had a time to shine, okay? Yeah. So she's one of those people that back. Same like Sammy. Sammy, had your time now.
Yeah.
Finish it up, wrap it up. But apparently, she had a boyfriend in one of the other ones, like the other season. She came out with a boyfriend. That boyfriend exposed, like this girl has a sugar daddy and has had one forever and ever. She's trying to come here and date, but she keeps the sugar daddy. Then they posted pictures of the sugar daddy, and apparently he's the one that allegedly gets her onto all the shows because he's got contacts and he's super rich. And so she's just a fakery bakery all round. She's not here for love. She's just here for clout. She's probably going to move over to OnlyFans soon, and that's where she's going to make a career. I can just see it all happening.
Everything you just said has made me love her even more.
No, I hate
Thank
her.
you.
I can't stand
Lucinda,
her.
if that's true, baby girl, love you even more.
I hate how she came in. I hate how she was so mean to Sammy like that. And I don't really. Sammy is just like in the mix. She's not like my fave.
Mean to Sammy?
She said, "Girl, we're not even friends." And Sammy was like, "We talk like all the time, like now and then." She's like, "No."
But I believe Lucinda. I'm like, yeah. Or you'll respond to my Instagram story here and there, whatever. But like we don't talk. You had your birthday celebration. You didn't invite me.
But that's made me think.
You had a launch. You didn't invite me. We're not.
Okay.
Like we're cool.
Okay, but my thing is, if she felt butthurt about not being invited to those events, she felt that they were friendly enough that she should have been invited. She's like, no, you didn't invite me.
No, she didn't say that. She said we're not mates, and I'm saying that because you haven't done any friendship thing.
It sounded like she was trying to be like, you didn't invite me to this party, and that's why I'm upset. Like,
I haven't invited you to my things because I don't think that we're that close, and which is why I'm speaking to Kieran, and I don't feel like I have to like tiptoe around the thing. If you, Sammy, think that I'm your friend and we're so close, you literally haven't. You haven't told me I don't know your personal life. You haven't told me if you have a sister, a brother, a mother, a father, when your birthday is. If I am your friend and you consider me a friend, why have you not reached out and invited me to any of these things? You haven't because we are not that close.
I see that side.
But we're friendly.
But it's the way it came across that you specifically mentioned, like, but you had that event, and then Sammy was like, which event? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, you had that event where you had that. It's like she knew too much. Yeah. Where it's like, just say that you wanted to be her friend and then you guys weren't friends.
No, she calculated for sure.
Yeah, but I don't like the way she moves. I don't like the way she like lied about things as well. Like she's just giving clout.
Love her. Thank you, Lucy.
She does not like any of the boys. Let's just make that blatantly clear. She does not like Tommy. She does not like Sean.
She definitely does not like Sean. So she's only chatting to Sean now because like, okay, cool. The other person that I was talking to is not here. No one's there for me, so let me just talk to the closest guy. Nah. Yeah,
the public don't like her either because she was in the bottom. So,
but she was a bombshell and she bombshelled, and I think she can leave now, sure. But like, I enjoyed her time on Love Island.
Fair.
All Stars.
And we can probably wrap it up because right now all we have is that the Americans are here.
Yeah, and I feel like let's give that some time to kind of like unravel and see
that's gonna unravel. But so that's been the last 2 episodes we've been seeing. Last episode, which would have been Friday night. It was all just showing us their relationship with Americans. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care.
I love Yemen.
Yemen with, and now he's with Whitney. Oh, you like Yemen? Do you like him with Whitney though?
Hot, yes, I do.
Really? I think he can handle her.
I think he can handle her. I think he's hot. I think his smile is beautiful. I think his mannerisms are beautiful. I think the way he speaks is hot. The way he is.
You're in love.
I love Amen. Okay. Zachary.
Which one's him? Which one's
Zach? Millie's boy. Oh, love him as well. He's cool. He's hot. He's just so pretty.
It's just the American accent.
He dresses like someone who lives in Cape Town and goes to Blondie Blondie, not Aruba. Blondie a lot. He lives in Sea Point.
Like he's in Grease Lightning.
And then like he runs in the prom every single day, shirtless, whatever, but cute.
The other guy with the smoldering.
And then the other guy, I understand Belle. He's always like, so.
Yes, weird. That would put me off. I can't look at you anymore.
Yeah, like how you think today? Like, whoa, my brother.
Yeah, even they cuddle and he's like, yeah, don't, I'll die.
Yeah, he is a bit just like, I know I'm hot, and I'm like, gonna.
The guys from you were average.
From like L.A.,
Utah. Someone was from Utah.
I think it's Zach. I think Zach was, and that's why I was like, okay, small town, well, great. I think Yemen lives in LA, and I think the other one, LA or Vegas, I don't know, but like in a city, and that's why he's so because what the fuck are you doing?
The guys to me didn't rate. The women, I like the American women. They're all a little bit of variety. They're all cute.
Amani's cool.
Yeah, then they have
Hawaiian girlies.
Hawaiian girl. Cool. She's cute. She's nice.
I'm gonna kiss Jack. I'm gonna kiss Tommy.
All in one day. Yeah.
I was like, as you should.
But she did it respectfully as well. Like it was just so nonchalant and chill. Like it didn't feel like it was drama filled.
I hate how Tommy kisses. And also like even like just like the moments before kissing, like, so do you want to kiss? Yeah, let's go.
That's what Tony said. So he's like, why are you so like erratic and like, let's go.
So erratic about it. And I was like, this is your age. This is what people are saying you're immature.
Yeah.
Because
what is that? What was like, that?
It's so and immediately after the kiss, it's like it's so loud. Like So did you like that? Yeah, I like that. I think that was good.
I could die. I don't want to even think about that.
Whoa,
yeah, he's a bit much.
I was like, you're 22, babe. Literally. He's such a baby.
And they keep saying he's like an old soul. I'm like, wait, what?
No,
just
the oldest soul.
Lightning doesn't mean you
literally. I'm like, that's the oldest soul thing about him.
Yeah.
Is that like you look like
you
that.
from the movies? Yeah, like 20, 30 years
in
ago.
like 1920 or whatever. I don't know the eras and stuff. But yeah.
So that's pretty much where we are. Millie's happy and Curtis is crying. I'm just gonna leave it there. Curtis will be crying over Millie after 2 days, and I don't know why he's crying like this. He's literally going for like walks on his own and like bawling his eyes out. And all Millie can think is like, we're not barely even friends right now, and like you're putting it on very hard.
He is. Oh my god!
Twice. He cried twice.
I like you, Curtis.
Hey,
but this is just
too much.
It's like, whoa.
It's too much. Please, someone tell us.
It's a lot, but I still like Curtis. Curtis is such
a gotta stop.
But like, yeah, the crying is just like.
Bro.
Well, and he just be crying to the boys, and people like when the three of them. I forget it was Jack and someone else and Curtis. They're just sitting there and they're not even talking about Millie or anything. They're like, "Oh yeah, I like your shoes and stuff." And then he's just in the corner and then he just starts crying and walks away. And I'm like,
and they're like, "Oh, you're right." He's like, "Oh my god."
And like he's not doing.
But beforehand, he was also like looking to the distance, trying to like make himself not cry, and like doing too much made him cry.
And just sitting there like a tear coming down his cheek. It's so dramatic, but I love it.
He's adding to what we said already. The boys are giving all the drama.
Yeah.
They be crying. They be having all the fights. They be petty fighting with each other. And the girls are just like...
The boys are winning Love Island this season.
And I love that because it's always, the women, drama, emotional. No, look at your men. When they don't go to war, they be crying on Love Island.
The men are crying.
It's fine. Don't go to war, though. I didn't mean that because we'd rather have crying men than.
Oh my God, let's not talk about.
Keep crying. We love that.
Like war. That's not even like a dystopian thing. It's happening currently. So like,
war. We in war.
Let's not even get into it. I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not gonna like Curtis cry. It's gonna be like
a real cry. Like real, not over Millie crying. It's like over life.
Yeah. I think like let's end it there, and then we shall continue next week.
Yep. I'm excited.
Yeah. Love Island, guys. It's the only thing that's keeping me alive currently. It's the only thing that brings me joy. Everything else is draining me, draining my energy. And Love Island, coming back after work and putting on an episode of Love Island is just so...
I can see you looking into the distance. Things are rough for you. He's back to student life. He's going to...
I literally just like looking at the trees and like...
deep down in the trees over there.
My thoughts exactly are, that tree looks so peaceful. I would love to be that tree. It's like the breeze, the leaves. I would love to be that tree.
One day is one day. When you're done.
One day, like when I die, please like do the cremation thing and plant me as a tree.
Oh, really? Want that?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Because because life as a human being
is life thing
without a fat ass and $4 million is hard. It's hard.
Very hard.
Anyway,
let's down this last bit.
That's fantastic.
We're not drinking anymore.
Yeah.
Guys, we really might just do like a kombucha next week. We don't even know.
An alcoholic kombucha.
No! What's wrong with you? One sip and you're ready to go. Cheers.
Bye.